So the NCS Gauntlet, sorry, not NCS Gauntlet, the NCSX GD the album event has just ended with Backstreet Boys. So I'm not a particularly massive fan of this event. I really wished events were like the biggest level, like a level that's really really popular, and that was just like the event level for a month. But no, he had to do like albums or something. Like, come on, man. Okay, so I'm not gonna like just talk bad about just everything about this event. I don't hate the event. I just it's just I'm not satisfied, if that makes any sense. So I want to just talk about every level in the event just to see like is this event like a success or not? Do I think it's good? So we're gonna start with the very first one. Back on Dash. Now, Back on Dash caught everyone by surprise. No one knew this was coming out. Everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, new event level! Oh my gosh!" And then Nexus uploaded a showcase like 30 seconds later. But like, let's talk about my opinion on this level. I'm gonna talk about the song, the gameplay, and the decoration for each level. So, I really like the song in Back on Dash. It's a great choice. I really love what they did there. It's like Back on Track is a really good rock top song, and I love the remix they did. The thing is, the gameplay. That's my big issue, but we'll get to that later. We'll then talk about the decoration. The decoration in Back on Dash is really weird. Like, I don't like how it literally looks like the very beginning. It's kind of like Aerial Gleam. It's at the very beginning of the level. It's just Back on Track, but they like fading yellow squares. Like, it's so weird. I don't know why he did that, but like Aerial Gleam, it like progressively gets more decorated. Which I do like how Aerial Gleam did it, but I don't like how it looks here because it didn't even look like that good in the end. Like, I could understand like a feature rating, but epic, epic, really. You gave this epic. I'm not gonna talk bad about Back on Dash too much. My biggest issue is the decoration. Sorry about lying about the gameplay earlier. Okay, the gameplay in Back on Dash is fine, honestly. The only thing I don't like about it is that I needed practice mode for a 4-star. Not a big fan of that personally. I'm just gonna move on to the next one. So next up we have geometry. So people learned that like people were trying to figure out where people were getting gold keys because event levels were released in 2.207, the update I am currently in as of speaking this video is not scripted. People were trying to figure out how to get golden keys. That happened with the next level, Citadel, which I have a lot to say about. Geometry, I don't like as much as Back on Dash. Like, I'll talk about the three things. The song, I'm not a particularly big fan of it. Same with Back on Dash, the gameplay is really unsight readable. Like, listen, I'm just generally bad at sideways parts, but the way they did it here is not great. You know that one part? Like, the ending I'm fine with. I like the ending. But like, that sideways part really lowers it. So, I'm not going to be giving these number ratings. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be giving these, like, a ranking at the very end. So, yeah, there's nothing much. The decoration's good, though. The decoration's good. It's also really unoptimized, like most of the levels here. But, like, that's really, really bad for me, so I'm not gonna subtract that from the score because that makes no sense because it's my PC. My PC is just terrible. Like, why does my PC being bad affect a level being bad? That makes no sense. Okay, so this is probably gonna be the longest section of the video. I'm gonna be talking about Citadel. I hate Citadel. I hate Citadel so much. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my. I cannot fathom how much I hate this level. So, let me describe. The song is good. That's the only compliment I can get. Actually, no, the decoration's also kind of good. But I can't just... The decoration's good in all of these. That's just a compliment. But, like, this is not the best looking. This did not deserve Legendary. I'm just going to say that. This is not a Legendary level. Epic, yes. Not Legendary. Also, back on Geometry. Geometry... Epic's fine for Geometry. But Citadel should be Epic, not Legendary. But listen, the thing is, there's so many gimmicks in Citadel. Like, what do I mean by this? Like, by, like, gimmicks. So, think of it like this. There's this part where, like, the screen splits by, like, guys slicing it in half. I like that. Learning it is not very fun, but, like, once you get the gimmick, it's fine, I guess. My very biggest issue is the last ship. This is my least favorite attempt at sideways gameplay I've ever seen. I don't know why, but it is terrible. Like, I don't know why I died there so much when it's not even that bad. Is that just a skill issue? I don't know. But, like, it's so bad. I can't describe it. But also, let me talk about this other thing. The gameplay is really, really weird. Like, there's this... Like, I'm not exactly sure what could kill me or not, if that makes sense. Like, let me explain. So, there's this part, in the wave part, about, like, late 60s, I think. I'll show it up on screens. That's, like, it shows, like, two knives. It shows, like, knives splitting in half. I thought, like, the insides could kill you, but apparently not. It's just the sides. They have D-blocks in there. I was confused on that for the longest time, and I was confused why I never died there. It's so weird. Also, it's not that sight-readable. Like, that robot part at the very beginning, it's also not that good, not that great. It's just hard to see the obstacles. Like, I don't know if this is a skill issue or not, but I am just bad at Citadel. I don't like Citadel. Like, there's also this swing copter part at the very beginning that's like, I'm generally just not great at swing copter, but like, really? Oh my god. Okay. Let's move on. This is my least. This is going at the bottom of the list. Okay. Next up, Retrospective. Massive step up. Massive step up. Retrospective, once it came out, became my favorite event level. It's not anymore. I'll get to that. But Retrospective is really, really fun. It's the first level that I can say is gameplay is fun to play. Also, I'm going to be showing showcases of the levels in the background. I don't know if I've already said this, but I'm going to be showcasing Nexus's showcase. Retrospective is really fun. It's kind of weird. It's fun to play. You can't say that about a bunch of these levels. Listen, whenever I'm making levels, I'm working on, like, something right now. By the way, that, temperature layout is getting canceled. I'm sorry about that, but, like... I don't know, you could qualify, but, like, Retrospective, most good levels don't have good gameplay. Like, most general consensus great levels, like, let me see if I can find a good one. Here's a good one. We got Bloodbath. So, Bloodbath is really influential, it's done a lot for the community, I get that. But it's so bad to play. Like, I've played it a little bit. I plan to go for it after Blade of Justice, but, like, by the way, I'm sorry for no Blade of Justice progress right now. My PC cannot run Blade of Justice at all, so, well, I'm getting a new GPU for Christmas, so hopefully that works out. Anyway, Bloodbath is so unfun. Like, I've played it a little bit. I have 41 to 88. I've got progressed a little bit since the last run. I also have 39 twice. The thing is, it's fun to get runs on, but it's so unfun to play from zero. Like, I hate playing Bloodbath from zero. Like, it's just... The easy parts you die to a lot. You don't even get to Michigan that often, and I've passed Michigan twice from zero. Michigan is way too hard. And also, I have to complain about Michigan real quick. I have no real issues with the UFO. It's the wave. The transition into that wave and just the wave in Michigan's part is so bad. You have to play it to understand. But, like, the gameplay overall is just really, really bad in Bloodbath. Also, the 79 click is not hard. That's just a skill issue. Anyway, Retrospective, great everything. Great song. I love the song. I love all of these songs. All of the songs are really, really good. Nice, really good job on the songs, artists. Speaking of which, I once saw that the Geometry Dash collabed with KSI. Are you telling me there's going to be a level with the event song Thick of It? From the screen to the ring to the bend to the... So, Ruins is the 5th event level. I don't know how much longer it released. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I need to talk about this with Citadel. So, back on Citadel, this is how people realized that they would get golden keys. Because there are 20 golden keys. They actually got leaked really, really early. all of the keys got leaked, and they're all filled with like icons and stuff. So like Citadel, people realized that hey, easy demons will give me a key, will give me a golden key. So yeah, that's how people realized they would get keys. Ruins really complicated that, because now people could realize insane levels give you keys. Like, maybe just keep it demons, because there's like a whole barrier above that, even though there's only 2 demons. Okay, so Ruins. Ruins is definitely one of my favorites. It's definitely up there. Decoration is really, really good. This one became my favorite after retrospective. I love Ruins. With that little, like, what is it, a Buddha statue at the end? It's just so fun to play. There are 3 levels in the event that I absolutely love. And Ruins and Retrospective are one of those 2. So, Ruins, I don't know if I can say that much about. You just have to play it. It's a 9... It's definitely... I don't know if I'd say it's a demon. It's definitely not a demon, but it's really good. Go and play right now. Now, the final level that I want to not talk great about is cheat codes. So, cheat codes is really unoptimized. Like, my computer could not run it at all. I had to beat it on mobile for that, and I don't like that. I had to beat it on mobile. It's really easy. It definitely should be a 9-star. It is not a demon. Absolutely not. It's one of the easiest demons. Also, I'm not sure about Legendary. It doesn't look that great. In my opinion, it does. It definitely does. Cheat Code's a great song, obviously. The gameplay, I'm not a big fan of. There's this one part where it like constantly switches between like back and forth, and it's really hard to tell like what is happening right now. Like, sure, you can call it a skill issue because I needed practice mode for like an easy demon, but like you can't just type read an easy demon. No one can do that. I'm pretty sure Zoink couldn't. Zoink could definitely do that. What am I talking about? He could sight read a hard demon. Okay. So like, it's just really unsight readable. Like a lot of these levels, even though I think they're good, are really unsight readable. Like, let me take Back on Dash, Geometry, Citadel, and Cheat Codes, and Backstreet Boy also are really unsight readable. Retrospective and Ruins are really sight readable, so that's nice to hear. The gameplay is also really fun. I love Ruins. Sorry, I'm back on Cheat Codes. So I've thought about it. I think Cheat Codes could sync with Knock 'em Out.
Knock 'em out. Knock 'em out. Predator or prey. Predator or prey. Predator or prey. Predator or prey.
Back on this, my biggest issue is that it's so unoptimized. Like, my computer was lagging so badly. It's just that my only issue is unoptimized. Okay, now for the final event level, which I really think should have been like a medium or hard demon, but like, this level's really good. Really, really, really good. Backstreet Boy is amazing. And people are like complaining, oh, it's so unsight readable. You need practice mode for a 9-star. Like, it is a 9-star. Also, it definitely should be a demon. This is a demon. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. This is a demon level. But like, come on, man. You can just, if it's unsight readable, use practice mode. And don't you dare say I should do that with the Citadel ship, because I am just really bad at the Citadel ship, and I'm going to accept that. My friend and I talk about it all the time. Whenever Citadel came out, my friend Charlie and I, we were in the library just talking, and he was like, wow, I didn't even die to the Citadel last ship once. What a skill issue. Bro, your hardest is Extreme Park. You cannot say I have a skill issue. But, by the way, wish him luck on 9 circles. Anyway, Backstreet Boy. Absolutely fire. I love the decoration. This should be legendary. The gameplay, there's one issue I want to bring up with Backstreet Boy. There's 2 parts, necessarily. Actually, three somewhat unsight readable parts. Let's talk about them. So, I'll start with the ones that are, like, in the level. So, what did I just say? Okay, the ones that are in the level, obviously they're in the level. So, we'll start with the sideways spider part. I'm not necessarily a big fan of this part, but once you learn it, it is so fun to play. I'm not good at sideways gameplay, but this is sideways gameplay done right. The next part I want to talk about is, like, this part where the cube is always in the center of the screen. It's just the reverse gameplay switches. Remember back in, like, a few years ago when everyone thought that reverse gameplay was going to be the biggest feature in 2.2, and now like 1% of levels use it. Like, what happened to that? Like, use more reverse gameplay, but make it work. This part in Backstreet Boy, I don't like it. I'm just straight up gonna say it. I don't like it. And finally, the end part, which is like the least offending of these other three. So think about it like this. So I'll show a clip of it, but it's like back and forth, like the thing in Dash, but the second level, the level above, shows up before the first level ends. It's really weird, but I'm glad it just has the same click pattern, so like you don't die or something. But I just don't like that. It's definitely the least offending, but like I still love Backstreet Boy. I don't know if it's my favorite song. Let me think about that. What's my favorite song? I'd probably say no, it's definitely Backstreet Boy. Backstreet Boy, absolute peak level. I'm gonna be completely honest. Charlie, if you want to get mad at me for that, go right ahead. But I do not care. Okay. Now we're gonna rank the levels. So we're gonna go from worst to best and give a slight summary of each of them. Number 7, Citadel. Citadel is just not... I don't find it fun. The last ship is cancer. Number 6, Cheat Codes and Geometry. They're both relatively the same. Great song, not good gameplay, but like, they're fine. Number 4, Back on Dash. Back on Dash is the definition of just good. It is just straight, flat good. Number 3, Retrospective. Retrospective used to be my favorite event level. Gameplay is really, really, really fun. Probably the second best gameplay in the event level series. Number 2, Ruins. Ruins is great. Absolutely fire level. I love the visuals. Probably my favorite looking level in the entire event. I'd say the worst is definitely Back on Dash. I do not like how Back on Dash looks because of the weird way it chooses to do that. Also, the coins in Back on Dash are really bad. I forgot to mention that. And now number 1, Backstreet Boy. Backstreet Boy is the best way to end this gauntlet. I'm sorry, best way to end this event. It is everything good about the previous levels, adds more onto it, makes it fun, and then there you go. I feel like Backstreet Boy is the best event level by a landslide. Back to the question at hand. Did the event succeed? Yes. With an asterisk. So, I like the event. I wish it was just done differently. Like, the way that they did it, I'm fine with, but I just wish they did it differently. If that makes any sense at all. Let's see, is there anything else I should say? I'm not great at these, like, Wavix style videos. This is a brand new thing for me to see if it works out. But, like, all of the YouTube algorithm stuff, like, subscribe, please watch my videos. I put zero effort into them. I'm kidding. I'm gonna try and put more effort into more videos in the future. I'm planning on doing like a VSC video. You'll probably know what it's about. Thank you for watching, I guess. Bye.
Think about me every night, oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so.